Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Acrisure. Dante Kent with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Ready? Gravity Lions. Let's go.
On the ground again with Johnson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
3rd and short here, Sanders. No place to go, Ravens take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, is he going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for that? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
Here's Johnson again. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Warriors, Saturday.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Come on, set. 60 in. Ready.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. Fights his way, and he barrels across for the touchdown. The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. They They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, it's Rush. They connect on the deep shot. A gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he gets him around 6 there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Lamar now from the gun. Has it at the 7. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Kent on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, break.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Let go.
They go counter. It's Johnson. Jukes away from one. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Stop.
Gainwell trying the right side. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
To throw now is Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind the next time the ball comes his way. You better be ready for some contact.
Going the out route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have the first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Let's go.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Ready, set.
2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here.
Cover 19. Ready.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wallace with a return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
It's hot! It's hot! Hey, hey!
Blitz coming, Lamar. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignment. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
60 Bison. Crack all 80.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards. Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hurt. Cowboy 80.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that 1st. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Johnson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Go.
It's Johnson again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. Boswell to add the PAT. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's throwing deep to the left. He's got it at the 30. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Calvin Austin on the return. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Working out of the gun. Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Timeout called on the field. So we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week.
Go. Let's go now. Liking 18.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
Ravens 21.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wallace with a return here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10.
No, we
The drive begins with Henry. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the Steelers get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
65.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Luke tacks down the extra point. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Got it. Ready?
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Buying some time right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They're going play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner.
Okay, ready?
The work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Check. Panther Street. 19 Tiger. Let's go. Ready?
Throwing off the play fake. Complete to DK Metcalf. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I love classroom outs versus zone defense. Those zone defenders are dropping to their spots. And with all of that horizontal action, they often get lost in zone coverage, just like that.
He's going deep. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Ready? Ready, shot. Hey. Yo.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Austin. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking, 18.
Jumps in up the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
That's another Steelers first
Come on,
down.
come on. Set.
1st and 10
Drop
at the
50, drop
21-yard
50.
line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Sanders setting the pass. That's cut at the 4. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Got ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Steelers first
Back.
down. 1st and
60
goal at
Eagle,
the
60
4-yard
Eagle.
line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 4.
Steelers 31. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st down, here's Lamar. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep, a risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Chuck Clark has it. And the Steelers might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Ready, ready.
From the gun, Johnson. That's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by the versatile All-Pro, Kyle Hamilton. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Now the Ravens are gonna use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're gonna run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wallace with a return here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to...
I'm here. That nigga crying about watching it, so no, I don't appreciate that, Rick. You say what? I don't appreciate you. Spoil.
off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Yep. First nigga said it and the one who do it.
First and 10 from the 32.
Cause you a bad coach, nigga.
Quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think?